lunar surface from a telescope.
Yeah.
Just wanted to show a little bit of difference. You can see a crater ring here, and you can still see the center of the impact on it. You can see the center of the impact on there. And you start looking at this. You can barely see the edge of that crater. Right there, it's all filled in. You can hardly see the edge of that crater. They're all filled in.
Oh, you know
And
what
that's
would be really interesting? Take a photo from 55 years ago and let's compare it to this. And let's see how many craters are really filled in. That would bust it, because if there's empty craters 55 years ago, compare it to today, and those craters are filled in, then there's no way those tracks can be there, and there's no way that that retroreflector could be reflecting anything. See, that would prove it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that these craters are hundreds of feet deep,
Oh, yeah.
and they're being literally filled in. Apollo 17 is right up in here, or right there, actually.
Yeah. And then Apollo 11 is further south. Go south from there.
Apollo 11's here.
Yeah, Apollo 11's there. That's correct. Yeah.
Apollo 11, and then 15's over here.
Yeah, 15's over there. 17 is halfway between the two. Apollo 17's there, correct, yes. And then Apollo 11 is left and south from there.
Down here.
Yeah, down there. That's right.
16's in about here.
That's right, yeah. You got 14 over on the left.
Apollo 12 is right there.
Yeah, because that big crater at the top is Copernicus crater.
Okay, and Apollo 14 is just underneath this guy here.
That's right, yeah, that's the one. Apollo 14 is where they did the golf shots, so we can go and look for golf balls there. There are plenty around.
Well, if we zoom in a little bit, maybe we'll see some.
Oh, see them, yes, of course we will.
Yeah, we're going to look at how the moon has changed over time here.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
This is Copernicus here in 1897.
Okay, yep.
Here's Copernicus in 1970. And then here's Copernicus in 2017. Just between 1897 and 1970, where did this center stuff go from 1800s? I don't see it anywhere here.
Yeah, but that's raised. The center of that one is actually raised. Look at the shadow. It's not a depression. That's actually raised up. I'm looking at where it curls over the lip on the very left-hand side, right there. That's pretty close lined up. Man, did the details ever disappear? There must be a hell of a lot of rain and wind action going on there to wear down those mountains like that.
Oh, a lot of wind. And they've probably got floods as well.
You're saying that crater's, what, 60 miles across?
Yeah, 60 miles across and about 2 miles deep, or it was when it was photographed by Lunar Orbiter in 1966.
I'm looking at the amount of distortion between the two of them on the top half from the center up. Look at the difference on the inner part of the ring at the floor level going up.
Yeah, quite different.
It looks like it's washed away almost, like it's been rained on.
Then what's happened is that all of these ridges, you don't see them here anymore, so they must be all filled in with dust. This is all covered.
You'd have to have some pretty big impacts on there to kick dust around. Well, it's probably filled in the center of it as well, on the floor.
That top crater, see the top crater? That's visible in the next picture. Go to the same position in the next picture. There, that's the one. That's the same crater by the look of it.
Then they're filled right in.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and the one directly below it isn't even there.
Which is why the diameter of the floor of the Copernicus crater appears different.
Then where is all this? It's gone.
Yeah. And this is only in how many years?
Well, this one here, again, it says 1897. This one here is 1970.
You realize that you're talking about hundreds of thousands of feet of material missing that has changed? Like if that crater's supposed to be 2 miles deep?
Well, 2 miles deep when it was photographed in 1966 by the Lunar Orbiter. It's certainly a very different image.
It's quite different. That's a hell of a lot of material to be moved around. Things 2 miles feet deep and 60 miles across.
It is. There's a lot of material there, which is why there are so many fewer central peaks.
Yeah, if that's happened in that length of time, you show me how to keep a footprint pristine.
They all disappeared.
Okay, That's fine. They're all filled in. So this is what? Let's just say this is 65 years. It's been what, 56 years almost since Apollo? So
Yeah.
why are we still seeing tracks and boot prints when these craters are filled in?
And those are hundreds of feet deep.
That's the Warren Commission report version of Apollo. They're showing you what they want you to see, not what actually is there. Sorry, NASA, you haven't got it right.
The dimensions of the vehicle is very close to a Willis Jeep, like a Second World War Jeep.